D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to my week in review, where I come to you every Sunday with 3 entertainment stories that I personally find interesting, and then we discuss them down below. Also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this episode, and you can read those, and you can make up your own judgments and everything, or, you know, your own opinion for it. You don't have to just trust me, although you should. I'm pretty right on everything. I'm great. Anyways, I want to say, though, that before I get started, if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is going to do their annual bot purge and old account cleanse, and there usually is a little bit of collateral damage. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So let's get started on these 3 stories. So for my first story, I'm just going to fix this right here. So for my first story, it looks like they finally made another casting call for Black Adam. They've cast the character of Cyclone, and the lucky girl to get that is Quintessa Swindell. And I should say that she's non-binary, so I shouldn't say girl because she doesn't think of herself as a female. And right now, the only one that they haven't cast in that movie is Dr. Fate, as of right now, the filming of this video. So you may know Quintessa Swindell from Euphoria. Personally, as soon as they said that, I was like, I don't remember this person. But like I said, she's they are non-binary, so they take the pronouns of they and them. And I have to say, I hope that the character of Cyclone in the movie is not non-binary, because I don't like it when they have, I'm going to move this back. I don't like it when they have non-binary actors only get hired to play non-binary characters. Like, that's not what acting is. So if you're non-binary, you should be able to play, you know, a man or a woman or a non-binary character. But I hope they don't do that, because it's just, you know. So they did, and they also race bent this, which I'll talk about in just a second. But who is Cyclone? Well, her name is Maxine Hunkel. And she can control the wind. So she's kind of like an airbender from Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I think is very cool. They should get some inspiration from that TV show on how to use her powers more effectively and everything. I think that it'll be very cool if they do. Like I said, she's been race bent, which I'm okay with. But one thing that's really kind of getting on my nerves with Hollywood is just the fact that when they race bend people, characters, they go from white to black. It's like, if it's a white character, automatically just hire a black person. And me personally, I just go, what's that all about? I mean, I don't mind the race bending thing. I do mind that you're not giving other races besides black people now a chance. And you're talking about how black people are underrepresented and they're, disenfranchised and all that stuff, and representation, but you're not representing Asians or the Latin community. You're just like, hey, it's a white girl, cast a black girl. So, I mean, this was a great opportunity to give Asian actresses and Latina actresses a chance, and or even, like, say, an Indian actress, or a Persian actor, any type. It's just, why I don't understand what's Hollywood's thing with automatically, if it's a white character in a comic book or anything from the source material, it's like, well, just cast a black person. And it's like, why? What is that thought process? Like, you guys aren't stepping out of the box. You're just in another box. So I do have a problem with that. Also, it looks like another redhead is getting the shaft as far as characters go, because they haven't, Ariel. She is redheaded in the cartoon, and then they casted a black girl. Totally cool with that. Haley Bailey looks, she's very cute and everything. Hopefully, it all works out for her. And, they did get some pushback with that. But Mira in the DCEU is a redhead, and they kept her redheaded. So, I mean, I guess that's okay. I mean, whatnot. Yeah, so some people were having an issue with that. For me, I just go, that's a non-issue for me personally. Now Stargirl was originally supposed to be in this, not Cyclone. They did switch them out. It was because they had the show going on of Stargirl, and I guess they didn't want two Stargirls on screen at the same time. Now, uh, Cyclone is the granddaughter of Red Tornado, and she's not an android like Red Tornado. So she is, but she's got her own wind powers and everything. She can control the air, like I said before. And I think that Quintessa Swindell, I think that she looks great. Like from this picture, she really does look great. And I hope they keep that big afro that she's got, the big fro, because I think that with her wind powers, that just blowing around. Because if you look at Cyclone, the character from the comic books, her hair is always blowing up and everything, and I think that that's a great visual. So I think that Swindell with their hair, I think that it'll just look great with the wind flowing through it. I think it'll really look good. I hate when they take like people of color's hair and they just they pull it back and put it in like a ponytail, and I'm all like, what's that all about? Like they have like Quintessa Swindell has really nice hair here. In fact, I love her hair here, so I think they should keep it like that. And I love when, like, in DC fandom, Dwayne Johnson, he put out all this. I thought what he put out as far as the trailer goes and the way that they looked, I thought that everything looked great. So I'm excited for this movie. I love DC. I love DC characters. I'm willing to give this Quintessa Swindell a chance as Cyclone. My only thing is, they tried to be all like she was a big part of Euphoria, and I'm all like, was she? Because I don't remember. I had to go look her up, and then when I saw a picture of her in Euphoria, I was like, I don't remember that character at all. Like maybe she was in one episode. I was like, that's not an integral part to the show. So I'm sorry, but that was a little bit of a mislead in my opinion. So that is my first story of the day. So for my second story of the day, on December 16th, audio of Tom Cruise on the set of Mission Impossible 7 leaked, and it is him screaming at the crew. Now, I wasn't going to do this story. I wasn't going to cover it and everything. But then I found out that 5 crew members quit. And I was like, all right, well, now I'm going to do it because it's interesting. I was like, this has become a story now because people quit over it. They quit their job. So he went into like a 2-minute fit, and the audio got leaked online of him freaking out on some some crew members, not cast members. And I just was wondering, is he justified, and was the crew justified for quitting? And so I was, after listening to this, and I'm not going to put the audio. Maybe I'll put a small clip up. I'm probably not. Maybe we'll see when I edit this. But he's freaking out, and I understand that people are at work. And when you're at work, no matter what you do for a living, if you screw up, there's a chance somebody's going to yell at you. And is that fair? Is that right? Maybe not for them to like scream at you if they do. But sometimes you just need to be told, hey, you're screwing up, fix it and stop screwing up. And you're doing something that, whatever. And so I get, and, I understand that it could be a high stress situation, especially for him, because he put money into adding more, COVID, I don't know the right word, parameters, so they could be more safe, safety measures that he put in more. He spent his own money, I believe $500,000 to put in safety measures. And they had been shut down once before, so I can understand that he's freaking out about that. And this is like a high budget movie, and they wanted to do well at the box office if theaters are open come 2021. I think it comes out next year. And so I understand that situation. And they were being watched, because they had gotten shut down once, so they were being like watched like hardcore. And I think that maybe sometimes they wanted to like make an example of somebody, and they were just like, let's do the Tom Cruise movie. So some are comparing this to the Christian Bale audio, and it's completely different. Christian Bale was freaking out on a lighting guy because he was in his eyesight. That was childish. This one, I kind of see how he was justified in the sense that he was trying to make stuff safe at the same time and not get shut down. And let's go over some of his comments. He said, "If I see you doing it again, you're effing gone." And he was referring to these two members. I guess they were standing less than 6 feet close to. They were standing closer than 6 feet, and they were wearing their masks. But I guess what they were doing is they were watching some film, some playback or whatnot, and they were less than 2 meters apart. And he saw that and freaked out. And then he also said, if anyone in this crew does it, that's it. And you two, and you two, and you two, don't you ever effing do it again. Let's see. And he said, they're back. Let's see what, hold on. He said, they're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. We are creating thousands of jobs, you mother effers. That's it. No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their effing homes because of our industry is shut down. We are not shutting this effing movie down. Is it understood? If I see it again, you're effing gone. Now, he then went on to say, like, we're putting people's kids through college and everything. And he tried to wrap it up, trying not to make it sound like it was all about the movie. It was about the people. And I just want to be all like, listen, I get what you're saying, but you were definitely doing it for the wrong reasons. Like you were justified in saying something because you're trying to keep everybody safe and you're trying to keep these protocols in line so you don't get shut down. That I get. What I don't get is you doing it because you don't want to get it shut down, because you are a producer on this and you have a lot at stake with this movie, and you're trying to wrap it up as in, I'm trying to keep my people with work, instead of, no, I want my movie to do this. So like, listen, I get it. You're justified that you said something, but you were doing it for selfish reasons. So stop. Don't give me that nonsense, because Daddy don't play that game. So then for that's my second story of the day. So for my final story of the day, this one's kind of like a little bit of a fluff story or whatever, but we finally get the first look at Coming to America 2. And the reason I did this is because I love Coming to America. That movie holds up today. I mean, yes, it's dated in the sense like the styles and everything like that. But so right now we're looking at a collage that was tweeted, and we're seeing Prince Hakeem and his wife up here at the top in the corner. I don't really care for her dress, but she does look great. I mean, you know, she's got a fit body. She's got cute in the face and everything. And then Eddie Murphy right here in this garb is very cool. I really like that. I don't even know, like a suit. It's kind of like a suit. Yeah, it looks good. And then you get the former king, that's Earl Jones. And James Earl Jones, I don't know why I said Earl Jones. He looks great too. I like his crown. Yeah, he looks great. I love him. He's so great. I love him. Everybody's like his voice. He seems like a really genuinely nice guy. So then we get Eddie Murphy in some New York apparel and everything. I feel like he would kind of know things, you know, just because he lives in Africa doesn't be like, it's 2020. I mean, we got Wakanda, like, get up. So I'm just going to go down to him and Arsenio Hall. I don't remember his character's name, but they both look great. I love those hats. They look great. I wouldn't wear it, but it looks great on them. And then it looks like he's wearing this. Is that the same suit from up here? Yeah, that's the same suit from up in the other corner. It looks really great. And they're obviously in the barber shop, which we'll look at some of those pictures, but they both look great. Eddie Murphy looks so good. Wow, he looks so young. And there he is in his crown and another suit. That suit looks pretty cool too. You can't really see the whole thing. I don't really like the leopard print for the chair, but I don't like leopard print anyways. I don't like animal print. Animal print is gross. Anyways, let's see. We're moving down to the barbershop, and we'll just move over to the other barbershop picture. But there looks like they're working on a customer. I don't know if that actor is somebody important. I don't know who that is. But that is also Eddie Murphy as the old man. And I really like that. The barbershop parts. And there they are. And I think that's Arsenio Hall as the other guy with the plate of food. Yeah, that looks, I can't wait for this movie. It's going to be so good, you guys. It's going to be so good. And then here we have these are the women in the back are the women that throw the flowers down. I don't know if that's his wife. I can't really tell because it's too far away. I don't think that is, but I don't like that dress. I don't like it. It looks weird. Whatever. And then the last picture that I'm throwing up, this is the first look at Leslie Jones in the movie. I don't know what character she is playing, but she looks great. I don't really know. I like Leslie Jones as a person, but as a comedian, I don't really get it. It seems just like she just yells a lot. So, but I think she looks great here. I love that hat. I love the dress. It looks great. She looks great in blue. She should wear more blue. The guy standing next to her, I don't know who that is or his character. He looks great too. I love that, what he's wearing there too. That looks really, really great. It looks so good. And then I don't remember the name of this gentleman in the Coming to America movie, but he looks great also. They all three look great in this picture. It just looks fantastic. They all look fantastic. I can't wait for this movie. So tell me, what do you guys think about these three stories? How do you feel about Quintessa Swindell playing Cyclone in Black Adam coming in 2022, I believe? Do you think this was a good casting call? Do you think this was not a good casting call? Are you like me and you're tired of them, race bending, but only going from white to black? What is that? Yeah, and everything. How do you feel about Tom Cruise and all his comments on the set and his meltdown? He went on vacation, an early vacation for that, by the way. It's so crazy because of this whole controversy. But how do you guys feel about that? Do you think he was justified? Do you think he was not justified and everything? And then how do you feel about these pictures of Coming to America 2? It's going to be on Amazon this year. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. Next year, I meant 2021. Anyways, but how do you guys think about these pictures? Do you think they look great? I think they look great. I can't wait for this movie. Like I said, I love the first one, McDowell's and everything. But yeah, so go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next week in review. You guys have a good week. Bye.
Hey nerds, if you like this video, go ahead and click that Geek What icon and subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and join me every Sunday with my Week in Review.